program you can follow that will let you arrive at a certain level in life. There's no place, no money you can spend that will give you a certain joy and peace. There's nothing. Often God has to do things to you, arrest you. If he doesn't arrest you, you can't go to Egypt. Do you understand? He has to arrest you. Oh, you don't hear what I'm saying? Some of us, we will not be happy unless we are humble. You see, and to be humble, he has to do certain things to you to bring humility. Do you understand? And he has to put you in a well. And if he asks you to go to Egypt and you hear a voice that go to, you won't go. You won't go. Will you go? You won't go. You won't go. Most of the will of God you won't do. That's why in his mercy, he does some things which we don't understand. All are his prosperity. All are his mind towards you is good and is blessing. Amen. May you believe in your God. Everybody say, God is great. Say, God is great. When Egypt Air was falling into the sea, it was flying from New York to Egypt, I think. And it's in the middle of the ocean. I met a man whose brother was on that plane. They took them to the place in a boat, and they gave them flowers to throw into the water because they couldn't find anybody. When they were coming down, they listened to the recorder, and the recorder, the guy who was in the cockpit was saying, Allahu Akbar, God is great, God is great, God is great, God is great. As he was directing the plane downwards. I don't know whether he was directing, but that's the recording that they were getting to interpret. God is great. You see, people believe that God is great, but we don't believe that God is great. When Joseph was in the well, all that he needed to say is God is great. This well, God is great in the well. Amen. God is great in this well that I am myself in. God is great. When he was in Potiphar's house and he had been made a slave, and now, not that he is going to chase somebody's wife or he is chasing somebody's whatever, but the woman is chasing him, and then he's saying no. Do you understand? And now that one is turning into a story. Do you understand? And now the whole thing has been represented in such a way that he has to now go to prison. When he goes to prison, what should he have said? He should have said, God is great. This prison that I've come, God is great. And it's true, God is great. That is why he was in the prison. Because God was transferring him. He couldn't see that it was a transfer, but it was a transfer. So when he arrived in the prison, he should have said, God, if he doesn't come to the prison, he will not meet the butler and the baker. Because the butler and the baker, they don't flow with Potiphar. They don't see him often. You get what I'm saying? And Potiphar is the way he flows, you cannot go to the prison. So you have to be transferred. So when they transfer you against your wish, you must also know God is great. God is great. God is great. Then, when they put you in the prison, this guy